Hey everybody, and welcome to your Indie Snapshot for today. Today, we are taking a look... God, that phone! Come here, get it. Yeah, get out of here. God, welcome to your Indie Snapshot for today. Today, we're taking a look at a game that just recently released on Steam. Was available for free for a little while, but the developers decided to make a full game of it, and that is Surgeon Simulator 2013. You may remember the original Surgeon Simulator 2013. It just was doing a heart transplant. It was pretty basic, kind of like QWOP, but made in 3D space and a bit more intricate than that. And they took that idea and they ran with it and expanded it, added 2 more surgeries, made the first one a lot more complicated, added a cool main menu, which might sound really ridiculous, but really adds a lot to the game, and then added kind of like a challenge mode, which is ambulance mode, which we may have time to check out. So what is new in Surgeon Simulator 13? Well, obviously you can tell the graphics have been spruced up a bit. Things are a bit smoother. I mean, my hand is nice and shiny. I have a nice watch on, which tends to pop off mid-surgery for no reason. The controls are the same. A, W, E, R, and spacebar control all your fingers. You can do cool things. You can even be juvenile if you'd like. So that's kind of neat. Left mouse click lowers your hand down to the area, and holding down right mouse button and twisting the mouse around can rotate your wrist. Sounds simple, and that's kind of the gist of it. It sounds simple, but much like QWOP, with the physics and everything, the game is incredibly complicated. It's all about maneuvering as best you can, doing the transplant you're supposed to do, and moving on. So, as I said, the main menu is kind of this cool new feature they have. You have your clipboard here, which has your transplants. You have the ability to go to ambulance, which apparently I have not unlocked yet because, well, I haven't gotten to the brain surgery because kidney transplant is too difficult for me. And we'll get to that in a moment. I do like how the patient's name is Bob. My guy obviously is bored and doodles all over it. We can do other things here, like pick things up. Here's my notepad, or my pad, which we can just get rid of. The physics are very bouncy and fun. Get rid of this coffee mug. We don't really need anything. To be honest with you, my doctor looks like he's a bit of a druggie. He's got a bottle of pills here that just spews pills. He's got pills all over the place, which I don't think we can actually take. Get rid of that highlighter. Can we? Did I pick one up? No. Let's see if I can pick up a pill. This is like oh god. Small things. Get this thing out of here. Small objects make me very difficult to pick up, but I'm gonna go for it. Can I just pick up a pill? Nope. They bounce. No, I think they might just bounce out of the way. They can't really be picked up, but that's fine. One of the other cool features they have is this old-timey 80s PC. I'm gonna sit here and gonna type away. No, what we can do with this PC is we're gonna pop out this disc. This disc giving us the tutorials on how to move, which I think is a cool way of doing it. But we could pop that out. Get rid of this disc because nobody needs it or likes it. And we got other discs here. Now we get a disc every time we succeed in a surgery. I mean, you always start with Dungeons of Doom, and you can actually, if I could pick it up. Come on. Come on. There we go. If you pick it up, you can actually insert it into the PC, which is kind of cool. And always they have like little Easter eggs on it. If we could just, there we go. Got it. Ugh. So this one, Britannia, 1988. I think they give you tips. Cut the heart valves. That's nice to know. Thanks. And that is the tip it's going to give you. Oh, we have to cut... Oh, okay, it tells you how to cut the gullet knife, which is the easiest knife to cut it with, presumably. Alright, good. It gives me tips on that surgery. So after you complete a surgery, it then gives you tips on how to succeed. Obviously, very useful later on. And then we have the Deep Dungeons of Doom, which we're going to try and actually put in here to show you guys the really not much that's on it, but I'm gonna flip it upside down. That actually might be the best way here. Just gonna kind of scoot it off this way. Let's see if we can get this in here. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it in just how it is, to be honest with you. I think I need to figure out how to turn it, which we'll try to do. There we go. There's a nice little bounce turn we got. That might be enough. If we can just... Come on. Come on. I don't... I know you're probably like, Mathis, show me the gameplay. This is the gameplay. You don't understand. This is how this game does play. There we go. Here we go. Can I get it in? That's what he said, I guess. Not what I said. I know how to get it in. You don't have to tell me how to get it in. That'd be silly if I didn't know how. Come on! Can I get it in? God. Alright, screw it. Deep Dungeons of Doom, look it up on YouTube. Let's show some wonderful gameplays. The first is going to be the heart transplant. And you're going to notice some differences. So obviously, from the original, it's a much more detailed area. I can actually grab this guy's face if I so choose. Shh, mister. Shh, I'm going to break your neck. Nah. Nah, shh, I doctor now. Yes, you can actually move his... I can't believe that's an achievement. You can actually move his head, but let's get this out of the way. Reveal his insides. We got cheesy 80s music going on, and the idea is to do your best to get his heart out and perform a transplant. And the best thing I found is to use the hammer. They give you some new tools, like a drill. Let's try out the drill. I didn't try it out last time. Let's give the drill a try, and let's see what we can do. Alright, so this is obviously going to work wonders. Alright, we can just drill out the wonderful mid portion of the rib cage. That's obviously professional, and my character looks like a complete bumbling idiot as he does it. See, oh god, this is the most simultaneously one of the most funniest games I've played, and at the same time one of the most infuriating games that we've played. In the top right, you're gonna notice his blood level. So when that reaches 0, he will die, and apparently drilling ribs causes blood to drop like crazy. But we're gonna try to remove all the ribs as quickly and as smoothly as we can. I don't know how well this is working. I don't know if this is the tool I should be using, but it's the one I'm going to use. And we can, as you can see, he's losing about 5 milliliters of blood a second. Not that bad. I mean, come on, we've done worse. Okay, this is actually not that bad of a tool so long as you can hold it still. It actually gets rid of the ribs nicely. We definitely drilled him a little bit. And I'm going to show you one of the newer features they've added to the game, being able to stop the blood. Anytime you want to drill out your stupid rib, there we go. So we don't need that anymore. Let's get rid of it. Alright, so, oh man, what a mess we've made. So this is the point where I start doing my doctor thing and just pulling out ribs and body parts and just getting rid of them. Again, I'm sure my dog can eat these later tonight. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's unnecessary. Alright, we get rid of that. Obviously, I'm quite a professional doctor. To be honest, I don't know why I YouTube. I should probably just be a doctor. Get rid of one of his lungs. I mean, you don't need 2 lungs. In fact, I'm pretty sure you don't need any lungs. So we can just get rid of that. And now we're left with where the heart is and the gallbladder. Then we gotta remove the gallbladder first. Or at least we're gonna attempt to remove the gallbladder first. By cutting into certain areas in the gallbladder. If we could just make some precision cuts that are obviously extremely professional, I will be happy if we could just even remove the gallbladder, because I have the hardest time last time removing the gallbladder. I don't even know if I'm doing anything. In fact, he's bleeding profusely at this point. Let's try to stop the bleeding by grabbing the green shot. Not the blue shot, the green shot. I learned my lesson last time I attempted to give him a dose of anything. If you give him the blue shot, he will bleed even more profusely. The blue shot is more for you, the doctor, than anything. And I don't know if I can actually reach the shot now because it's out of my way. So instead, I'm just going to come back over here and try to pick this back up. Oh, my watch has decided no longer wishes to be part of the surgery. That's fine. I didn't need you anyway. Alright, so we got one of them. Can we cut this last one down here? Come on, any time you're ready. Let's just see if we can do some cutting. There we go. I think we got it. So I'm going to try and cut out the heart, the ventricles, I think they might be called. I'm not entirely sure. We've got most of them. But if we could just do the rest of them, that would be the best. Alright, I think we got it. Alright, he's bleeding profusely, but we've got everything loose. And that is exactly how I like it. Easy and loose. So we took his heart out. He doesn't need that anymore. In fact, he took out the gallbladder as well. Definitely doesn't need that. Let's just get the heart in there. It's under here. We don't want to lose the heart. That's for sure. If we could just... we gotta straighten out our hand, reach in here, grab the heart. He's gonna die soon. Get it in there. Come on. Get the new heart in there. Get the new heart in there. Come on. Sometimes it doesn't register that the heart's in there. I've had this happen before where I've had to move the heart around before it actually registers that the heart's in there. Any time. There we go. Surgery complete. I'm sure he'll live. Yay! We did it. So that's the heart surgery. Obviously, kind of the same from the first game, but still different enough in order to say, it's worth doing again. So let's hit continue, and we're gonna go to the kidney surgery here. All right, the one I have yet to succeed with. Let's see if we can do it on camera for all the people. So the kidney surgery. Let's just give him a stroking. Wanna watch? There you go. Have a watch. Keep track of how long it takes me. Now go. Listen to me. Listen to me, sir. Listen to me. Bob. Bob's your name, apparently. Bob, listen to me. Everything's gonna be okay. I am a trained professional. I am a trained professional. Just, alright. Look at me. I'm a trained professional. Time me. I'm going for a speed run. Alright, so. Let's, lift this sucker open. There we go. Alright. So, as you can see, we're dealing with a bit of a different area. We still have to deal with a little bit of ribs, so we're going to try and get rid of those ribs first. I don't entirely know how well this is going to go. Apparently we're going to bring some beakers and stuff over here. But we're going to go for the simple hammer approach, since we don't have a drill this time. I don't even know what the drill was meant for last time, but we're just going to kind of smash everything out of the way. Oh, okay, well, I don't, you know, I don't know why I smashed his chest. I didn't need to, but if I could just break everything, all the bones in his body, that would be probably the best situation. Come on. I just need to break all the bones. You know what? That's probably good enough. Let's just bring the hammer down and make sure we get a good sweep, just to make sure. I like to be detailed. I'm a detail-oriented doctor. Oh, God. He's bleeding absolutely profusely again. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and grab this shot this time. If we could grab the shot. I would like to grab this shot. Did we get it? Alright, so what we're going to do is jab his face. Come here, sir. This isn't going to hurt. So we just keep jabbing him until the blood loss is... Oh, no! Oh, this is bad. I hope I don't stab myself. Oh, I stabbed myself. So this is what happens when you accidentally stab yourself. Remember how I said that blue shot was more for you? We're gonna try and do that. So I'm gonna basically repeatedly stab him until the bleeding stops. There we go, bleeding has stopped. And now I'm gonna try and stop myself here from bleeding. If I can grab it. Did I get it? I think I got it. Can I stab myself with it? Come here. Come here. If I could just jab myself with this syringe, I should be able to stop the psychedelic thing from happening. Though I'm not entirely sure that that's going to work. There we go. Oh, much, much better. Now, we have to get things out of the way. Once again, we have to go on a cutting spree. And you know what? The trusty sharp tool. Scalpel. One of these is a scalpel, right? And beaker. We don't need that. Let's get rid of that. Good enough. We have something. What is my goal? Cut it all until it comes off. That's all I want to do, is cut everything until it all comes off. If I can do that, I will be quite happy. Alright, if I could just make a round here, and maybe even do some cutting over here somewhere, that would be good. Alright, I think I cut open the lower intestine. The idea is to cut the large intestine as much as I can. If I could just outline, maybe like draw like a picture of the large intestine with the scalpel, that might be my best option here. I'm not entirely sure what else to do. Come on, I gave this a shot last time and I kind of ran into the same problem. I don't know where I'm supposed to be cutting. I'm just gonna assume that that worked and see what happens. He's bleeding again, but it looks like the large intestine does not want to move. How about the small intestine? I don't think I can even grab it until I move the large intestine. Where'd the shot go? Oh, Lord. It's in a bad, precarious spot. If I can just get rid of these Q-tips, because I'm not going to be cleaning his ears anytime soon. If I could just get rid of that, too, that would be... I mean, 80s music is sweet, but I wish they had actually switched up the music just ever so slightly. Can I just grab that? If he bleeds out, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be mad that I have my doctorate here. Come on. Come on. God, get out of the way, radio. Come on. If I could just stop the bleeding, I can still do this. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yes. Stab him a couple times. There we go. Alright. Well, unfortunately I have to start the bleeding again, but that's fine. I hope this works. Going in! Dive bomb. If we could just cut... Okay, we got something loose. Oh, he died. I'll do this eventually. And that is generally, Surgeon Simulator 2013. I'll give my final opinions on it. It is going to be on Steam. It's currently, I believe, $7. It's going to be $10 on release. And my biggest concern when this game came out was that it was going to be kind of the same game and they were charging for it. I'm glad to say that that is not the case. It's not the same thing. I mean, it's the same idea, but they have added to it. They've refined it a bit. They've kind of made it a better game in general. And $10 is worth it to me, but I could see this game very much being for a very particular type of people. It's all about the humor. It's as much a puzzle game as it is trying to fight against the game itself to make things work. So it's a unique, fun, hilarious game with 3 transplants and then 3 ambulance modes. Those ambulance modes are the same transplants but on an ambulance where everything's bouncing around and falling out. It's definitely fun. I do wish they had maybe had a couple more, maybe 2 more transplants in there, and maybe the music was a little bit different. But overall, $10 is a pretty good bargain for this game, especially people who loved the first one and wanted more Surgeon Simulator 2013. Definitely worth checking out, guys, so if you are into it, feel free to do so. Thank you so much for swinging by this Indie Snapshot, and I'll see you next time. Oh my god, this phone. Shut up! I'm trying to freaking record. God!